You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've waited a really long time to sit in this chair. This is no ordinary film. This is a trip inside my brain. This is a collection of all the things that I've learned over the past 18 years. This isn't exactly a story about me or my life. Instead, it's about what I've overcome, what we all have to overcome, because life is hard, and this game we play isn't exactly easy. So, this isn't just another movie. This is a letter to the hated, the doubted, the mistakes, the losers, the believers, the hard workers, the creators, and the lovers. This one's for you. This is Learn to Exist.
I believe that if we are honest with ourselves, that the most fascinating problem in the world is, who am I? What do you mean? What do you feel when you say the word I? I, myself. And that's why there's always an element of profound mystery in the problem of who we are. This problem has fascinated me for many years, and I've made many inquiries. What do you mean by the word I?
I know it's been a minute since I've been away. Didn't mean to cause you pain, I just needed to escape. Ain't saying that I'm sober, I'm just in a better place. I'm on my way over, I'm just running kinda late. And you know I've been through all the highs, I've seen all the lows. Lost track of time, I'm coming home. You know my mind, places it goes. And it goes, and it goes. It's only a game, don't be afraid. These doors will close and people change. One day you're gone, right now you're here. Don't leave just yet, don't disappear.
Good morning, baby.
Down in London town to go. With the record selection and the mirror's reflection, I'm a dancing with myself. When there's no one else inside, in the crowded lonely night. Well, I wait so long for my love vibration, and I'm dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Well, there's nothing to lose, so there's nothing to prove. I'm dancing with myself.
What the heck are you doing?
Your hands in front of it. What? It was like that the whole time?
Yeah.
We've been filming ourselves for as long as I can remember. We were always together, you and me, and we had the biggest imaginations. No matter what we did, we always worked our hardest to be the very best at what we did. Growing up, I always wanted to be a hero, someone who would make an impact on the world, for the better. Even though I was just a kid, I always believed I was destined to do something great. Most people grow up and leave that dream behind because it's irrational or not a smart career path. Well, I say we all need that kid energy again. That we all believe we can do something truly great in this world. That we can make a difference by using our gifts to better ourselves and our surroundings. To be a light in the darkness. Because this world is a very dark place. And life is hard. But that's exactly why this world needs more people with that kid energy. People who push boundaries. People who are a light for others. People who carve their own path. And people who make a difference. You may think they're hard to find, but all you really have to do is look. When did you decide you were going to make music and why?
Alright, so story time. Basically, I decided I was gonna make music when, so like in 8th grade, or sorry, not 8th grade, like freshman year, like no one can drive, right? And so my best friend Matt is like, he can drive his mom's car, and that's like next level stuff. Like no one else can drive. And so he was gonna go on a date with this girl, and like they were like best friends at the time, and I was like so excited because that was gonna be like my first one. And, like, so Matt picked me up in his mom's like Tahoe, and I was like so hyped. And so basically, that girl ended up like not being able to go or something like that. And it's weird because it's not a big deal, and like I like literally like it's like that girl's like one of my best friends now. But anyway, so she left, and I was so mad and upset, and so I drove in his like Tahoe, even though I couldn't drive yet, to the top of this parking garage. Like, hint the name from Stories Above. That's where it comes from. But like, so originally whenever I did songs, they were like lyrical changes to songs that had already been written by other artists, and I would like change them to fit whatever my situation was. And then so pretty much I was like, okay, I should make some of my own that can describe how I'm feeling even better. So there you go.
That's sick, and now we know where the name came from.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's finally revealed. I guess I hadn't really told anyone that, but yeah, that's where it's from.
What's your favorite part about doing what you do?
So making music is definitely an ongoing struggle. Like, you never can like cap or like top out. And so basically, like, whenever I make music, like, you can ask like him or anyone. If they see me make, I get so frustrated and like just in a horrible mood, like not pleasant to be around like whatsoever. But it's cool because because you can never really like find the end, you always end up pushing yourself and learning something new. And like whenever you're like, even like being mad, like being frustrated sucks because like you really want to do something perfect. Like whenever you finally get it, it's like the most like rewarding feeling. So like, for instance, like I thought whenever I learned like this would be like everything I could have ever like dreamed of. I like that was it. I could do whatever I want. But like this is nothing. And so like one of the most rewarding feelings is like this, like learning something new and actually like applying it to your song in a way. And then obviously people hearing it, playing for people is super fun. And yeah.
I mean, that's what this whole thing is about, is pushing the boundary, finding what you like to do and sort of finding yourself through whatever you like doing. I mean, that's what this whole movie is about. So the fact that you can do this and, you're constantly finding new ways to make music, and that's the coolest thing about music to me, is how artists can constantly change their sound through each song they release.
Oh yeah, you can make a rock song with like the same, like you can use the same instruments to make a rock song, and then like a like slow like love song, like synth keyboard song with like the same instruments basically.
Yeah, it's insane. So, it's really cool. All right, music is a big part of everyone's lives. How's it changed your life, and do you hope to do the same for others?
Alright, another story. It's kind of like, this is before the whole like parking garage thing. This is like around 8th grade. So like, not to be weird, but everyone's emo in middle school. It's just like straight up how it is.
Yeah.
And so basically, up until then, I mean, everyone's the same way. But like, I would only listen to whatever's on the radio, like 102.9, 106.1, like this like Tayo Cruz's Dynamite. That was about as deep as I would get. And so one day I was like sitting in like my 8th grade like BCIS class, and it was talking about how like music was like killing. It was like the most 2000s era video. It was like this quote from a Blink-182 song called Adam's Song, and it was like talking about feeling alone, and like they were like, you shouldn't listen to this, like it's bad for you, like it's bad for your mind. And I was like, I need this. I've never heard someone say my feelings that I have not told someone. I was like, I want to go listen to this. And I went home and I just started like bawling because like I felt like there were people out there that like actually like understood what I was going through, and like, or not even like going through, just like how I felt in general. So like basically ever since then was like I eventually found more bands, albums, everything. My goal is just like the hardest part of this all is like whatever I have, like everyone has great ideas in their head, but like actually doing it and putting it on here, that's what's the hard part. My ideas, everyone has ideas, but doing it is what's hard.
Yeah.
And so my like how it's impacted me, like my goal for it, I guess, is like, you know, like ideas, whether like they're 100% what that artist wanted or like maybe they're a partial thing, it affected me. So maybe like if I can get something perfect and I can change someone, great. Yeah. But also if I can get an idea that maybe I think isn't the most perfect thing ever, and it kind of like I feel let down, someone that may like mean the world to someone else. Like, or they might like those like little mistakes and like discrepancies that maybe they don't hear. They see them as like genius, but I don't. So that's like how it's impacted like me and like what I hope to do with it.
Yeah, I mean that's awesome because you're creating. I mean, you obviously create for yourself. It's kind of a self-fulfilling thing, like you said earlier. You know, when you finish something that you've been working hard at to like find that sound, or you know, finally, you know, make the song what you want it to be, it's so fulfilling. Yeah. But the even more fulfilling part is actually doing that for other people. And,
totally.
Yeah, creating, I guess, like creating for a cause, I guess. It's such a cool idea.
And it's super cool because, like, you know, I've done, I remember I started doing music. I didn't want to do music at all. It was, like, for jazz band in 7th grade. My dad made me do it because, like, jazz bass and, like, at least band, like jazz band itself and school bands and stuff like that, that's like a more prominent thing than guitar, because like whenever you first pick up something, everyone's like, oh, I want to learn guitar, because like that's like the cool thing, you can do a lot with it. But like, so I didn't want to learn bass. I really didn't want to play music like at all. But so yeah, I eventually just kind of picked up on it. I started like learning like some like the punk bands that I've been like listening to and stuff like that. And then it just kind of progressed into me actually like enjoying it, playing like our first like recital, and like everyone being like super nervous, because like that's like one thing. It's like also like really helpful with this. I don't get nervous public speaking or doing anything in front of people ever. And so I remember people being nervous, and I was like, this is so fun. Like I just know my part, and I mean, even though it's just like my parents, I was like, my parents thought that was cool. And so like then it kind of progressed on, and like recently I had a meeting with like this like one girl. She's like kind of like a Casey Musgraves country-ish type of girl, which like people know me, like I'm not a big country person, but like they're like, hey, like you should come play bass with us. And same thing with Ian, my drummer, is like it's the same way. Like you should come play for us because like we both enjoy that, and it's like I love like expressing myself that way. So like yeah, it's just it progresses into something that like I didn't really realize at first.
Yeah, and that's why I really wanted this interview, because your situation is so
not common and weird.
Not common.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a really weird situation.
I mean,
that I'm
in. Your dad's a, world sensation.
Way better than me.
One hit wonder. I wouldn't even say way better than you, but like, I mean, and I know you get not made fun of, but poked at for being.
No, yeah, it's fine. It's all
living up exactly to your dad, but I mean, I think you've kind of done the opposite of that. Like. You've become something more. I mean, you started with this weird situation.
It's a more self-fulfilling thing.
It is. Yeah. I mean, you started with this weird situation, and like you said, you weren't really into music until your dad like forced you to join the band. Like, what was it? School, 7th grade band.
7th grade band. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then that blossomed into something that you actually enjoy doing.
Now you're here.
Yeah. Now you're here. Right. Yeah. All right, man. Well, thanks for this.
Till you mine, no way. Yeah, all my days now, they changing. I got angels, no more saying. Looks like God's on my side this time. Been meaning to tell you, you looking better every day. Write you letters, it's only right then, right after love I write my name, yeah. If it's forever or never, it's all the same. Under the weather, feels much better when that weather isn't rain, yeah. Ooh, Cinderella, don't you run out of time. Yeah. Feels like you've been taken all day. Yeah. Yeah. Wherever you came from, wherever you're going, I promise I'm not too far behind. Yeah. So don't you dare throw this away. Been meaning to tell you, you look better every day. Write you letters, it's only right there, right after love I write my name, yeah. And if it's forever or never, it's all the same. Under the weather, feels much better when that weather isn't rain.
When did you really get into golfing?
So it was probably when I was 10 years old,
Yeah.
but I started playing when I was 9.
Yeah.
I'd watch The Short Game. It's this little movie about 8, 9-year-old kids going to the World Championship. But I really started playing tournaments and just fell in love with it. And here I am today, trying to see my dream.
Yeah, make it big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to make it happen.
Well, I mean, already. When did you commit to Oklahoma?
Right before
Freshman year.
Yeah, right before freshman year.
That's crazy, dude. All right. What's your favorite part about golf?
Just definitely competing. That's definitely hands down biggest thing, because really competitive person and just love competing. Game of checkers or just making the biggest splash, whatever.
So anything, you just want to win.
Yep. Or just beat someone.
Just beat somebody, you don't even care.
Don't even care.
Dang. All right. And how has golf really impacted your life, and where do you think this sport's even going to take you?
I mean, it's really impacted my life because I've learned just a lot of discipline and a lot of structure from this, because you gotta, with discipline, you gotta get in there and just get after it
Every single day.
every day.
Yeah.
And when it's going wrong, you gotta figure it out. So, and then if I keep going where I'm heading, I think I'll be in a good spot with my career, but I'm not sure. I just got to see what God does and what he works out.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing about this sport, is if you really want to make it, you've got to have drive like no other. How often do you think you're out here, like every day?
Probably 4 or 5 hours a day, except Mondays.
You see, like that's what creates greatness right there. Is just pure commitment, driving yourself every day. Because nobody I know can do that, other than you. I've never met anybody who comes out here every day.
You just got to find them. There's a lot of people. I'm not saying I'm the only one. There's a lot of people out there who want their dream.
And he's so humble. All right, man. Well, that's sick. Thanks for coming out here.
Yeah.
And all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the match of a lifetime. $9 million on the line. The GOAT versus whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, I have no worries here, actually. He may be committed to OU for golf, but I got D1 offers from like 17 schools, and the tour emailed me last week saying like, hey man, you want to come out to Augusta next year? No. It's just so I can beat everybody? Okay. Woods, 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 woods. I need woods.
Get a kid. Oh, that's fine. I can get a little fade in there.
Okay. Not off to the best start. Not off to the best start. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Couldn't have gone any better. I'm seriously the best in this game. Right middle fairway. He's got a tough shot here. Jay saw me with a terrible drive. He's in trouble. And he knows it. He steps back from the hecklers. Now he sets up to the ball. He's punching his 7-up. Rolling up to the green. Is that going to get there? It looks short. Oh, of course. No, it's right on the green. God, give me a break. I dislike you. Oh, go on. Be good. Get right. Sit. Oh, he's good. We're fine. Don't worry. I'm gonna sink this. I'm saying dead on. Oh! What? Bruh! No, you gotta be kidding me.
Good putt.
I needed that one. Dude, I needed that one. So bad. He's gonna drill this one. Where's my ball marker? Oh, he got the read for me. God, of course he sinks it. That's so
Worthless. Gonna let this dude play through?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Jace's one up on me through one hole. Not the start I was looking for, but he doesn't know it yet. I'm just gonna, this is where I make my move. Hole 2, par 3. Simple hole in one, we go on to the next one. End up all square. Then I beat him the next 3 holes. It's simple. That's the game plan that's gonna happen. Just sink every putt, that's what I need to do. This is really important here. He doesn't want to choke.
Oh, that's choking hard.
Go.
Go.
Alright.
I suck.
Short left. This is DJ's time. This is my chance right here. Mother of God. Can't screw this one up. Like I said, easy hole in one. Nothing too special.
Easy. Let's see it.
Tee it high and let it fly.
Thought that's with the driver.
Oh no. What are these dudes? I need scrolls right here. Easy hole in one.
Pretty good.
That's it. Well, things aren't really going according to plan. Well, I hit my 5-iron just barely past women's tees. Didn't have to take my shorts off, so that's nice. But then hit my second shot. Jace definitely lied to me about the yardage. It was 111. I hit my 111 club, sort over the green. Now we're hitting 3 as Jace is hitting his second right now. He's practicing. Please, dude, please chunk this. No, come on. Oh yeah, keep rolling. Nice and easy lie. 60 degree. This rough sucks. Just rolled right. Yeah. Oh, it's going down. Okay. Good trip. Good one. Well, that time I needed to roll out. It just didn't.
You know, pull that pin for me. EJ.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks.
Jason's cheating.
How much?
Giving me the wrong yardages.
I'm not giving you. Measure yourself.
If you make this, Jace, I'm done. I'm
Okay.
already done. You already lost the hole. I know. Go for it, Jace. Yeah, we'll find that on the green.
Where did that go?
Dude, I don't know. You signed up for me.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Jace, I need you to chub this 3 times.
See what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
Puts it within an inch. Good.
And
That's not bad. That's not good for you.
I got an uphill putt. Probably like 12 feet.
I need to hole this. I need a hole out to even stay alive. Looking pretty good.
get in the hole. All right.
That's a great shot.
Not bad.
That was fantastic.
That was great.
Better than most.
Better than most. Well, if this doesn't go in, there's really no hope. I don't think there's any hope anyways, but there's about nothing I can do.
Good putt. Good putt.
he makes this. No, he's not gonna make this. Oh my God! Is that one putt on every green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sir.
Nice playing with you. Still
Nice
got
playing.
2 more holes to go.
Yeah, we'll play 2 more, but it's already over.
All right, Colton, when did you really get into creating?
So I got into creating around like 6th grade. Me and my best friend, after school, we'd get together and we just make movies. We'd make like 15-minute videos of some random story doing something stupid, but it was hilarious. And yeah, so that was awesome. That's where I started like with that kind of mindset with movies and stuff. But then like freshman year of high school was the first time I ever like put a pencil to a paper and actually tried to draw something like meaningful and real. And so it was my first art class in high school. I needed a credit, so I just took art and I loved it and I did it ever since. It was awesome.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's cool that we got to start on like this kind of stuff super early because a lot of people don't really discover what they really like doing until later on in life.
For sure.
Like sophomore year, our 7th period media class, man.
Best thing in the world.
Seriously was. I mean, that's where I really got into this
Oh
stuff.
yeah, same. That's where I learned like so much about movies. That's where I learned all that stuff. It was awesome.
I mean, yeah, after that, both of us have been super into movies and film and cameras and everything.
Shout out to Mr. S for that one.
Shouts out to Mr. S, yeah. Alright, so question 2, what's your favorite part about what you do?
One of my favorite thing is when I'm shooting, if it's like just like a B-roll shot or just taking a photo or my art, I just like to challenge myself. Like every photo I take that's better than the last one just makes me so happy that I'm getting better and that I figured out how to do this when I'm editing a photo, or I learned how to do this when I took a photo, or like changing frame rate in a video. I don't know, but it just makes me feel better. Like I'm getting better and I did better than the last time. Yeah.
Always pushing boundaries and pushing the envelope.
Yeah, exactly.
Always trying to get better at what you do no matter what you do.
Yeah, exactly. And like figuring out the things I like and my style with what I'm doing, with like how I push like my greens and teals and oranges in my photos, or how I put texture in my paintings, like things that I've figured out, like that's me and that's how I like to create my art.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about what you do and what creators do, is you can apply that directly to life.
Yeah.
Finding what you like and what suits you best in life, your job or where you live, and just always trying to get better at that certain thing that you found that you love doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's super cool. How has art impacted your life, and do you see yourself doing this for the rest of your life?
Oh yeah, I mean this is what I'm gonna do the rest of my life. I want to make movies. That's what I want to do, in whatever form that takes. I don't know yet, but that's what I want to do. I want to make movies. But it's just impacted my life, art in general, just with how I found who I am. Because I mean, sports not my thing. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know who I was, and I found art and I found photography and movies that just inspire me, and I see things that differently than like if I was in sports, and it helps me like figure out who I am, because I don't know, like I've got art and I've got like things inside of me that I can create that helps me be me.
That's literally perfect, so.
Boom.
The future is bulletproof, the aftermath is secondary. It's time to do it now and do it loud. Killjoys, make some noise. Drugs, give me drugs, I don't need it, but
Even with special gifts and talents, you can't take on the world alone. Life will beat you down one way or another if you don't have people to lift you right back up. We weren't meant to live this life by ourselves. In fact, I think one of the most important aspects of life is friendship. Because in the long run, the only thing you'll have is the memories you made with those around you. Everyone needs a core group of friends you can laugh, cry, and even make fun of each other with. So I decided to showcase the guys who had my back all of high school, who took me in when I had nobody, and who are not just my friends, but my brothers for life. I love you guys.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. Days go by, it's the bigger love of the family.
So what's the point of all this? Why are we here? These are big questions that have haunted mankind since the beginning of time. But I don't think we're meant to understand all of that. All we can do while we're here is make the world a better place than it was when we got here, while making memories with friends and family every step of the way. Life is short, so why not enjoy it? Smile, make someone's day. Spread love because we all know this world needs more love. And most importantly, be you. These are the foundations I've learned to exist. It's what I've learned in my short 18 years on this planet. Through thick and thin, I've enjoyed making videos and taking pictures wherever I go, and sharing them with you. I've loved every second of it. You all have impacted my life much more than you'll ever know. But it's time for me to go. I hope I help someone, even just one person. And all the stuff I went through was all worth it. Well, this is it. The end of a long and hard journey. My grand finale. The next part, I leave to you. Go out and be different. Go out and change the world. Go out and chase your dreams. And most importantly, go out and be you. Thanks for watching. This was Learn to Exist. Sending all my love. See you. Well, I'll see you when I see you.